Welcome back to Perspective. Our guest today is Angelica Foy, and Angelica is actually the Vice President for the local chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, Psi Alpha Omega, and we're so excited to have you here today.
Thank you.
So everyone in the audience knows that I'm an AKA as well, and so even though I'm a little biased towards sororities, just a little biased towards sorority, we actually do have some very interesting information to share with our audience today, and Angelica, we're so thankful for you being here today. And I want you to start off by just sharing a little bit with our audience about what exactly is Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority.
Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority is the oldest Greek letter organization started by African American college trained women. And we were founded at Howard University in 1908.
1908.
Oh, wow.
And the purpose of the organization was basically to focus on high scholastic achievement and serving communities in which the women worked and lived.
Now, for a lot of folks who don't know anything about African American sororities, there's a small difference, ladies, between what African American sororities do and what non-African American sororities do, also known as white sororities. What they do. Ours is a lifetime of relationship. And so after we graduate from college, we continue that service orientation, that meeting on a monthly basis and doing service projects for the lifetime. So for those of you who aren't familiar, that's just a little tidbit of information about that.
That's really good,
Yeah.
you know, to preserve those friendships. and to do this
Exactly.
community work.
Exactly.
Well, Angelica, how does the Psi Alpha Omega chapter fit into the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority?
Well, as Dana mentioned, most of our membership does begin on the undergraduate level. And once you graduate from college, you move into the graduate chapter, which is what Psi Alpha Omega is. And there are approximately 10 regions that are within the United States and internationally. And those chapters work together to service the communities in which they live, and we serve under our national president, Barbara A. McKenzie, and we have service platforms that we provide service under. And she has 5 platforms, a heart in the House of AKA, and it focuses on economics, sisterhood, and partnerships. And so most of our programs focus on those areas.
Do I understand that you become a Psi Alpha Omega after you've graduated?
You join as an undergraduate. You are initiated in the undergraduate level, and then you just transfer your membership to a graduate chapter.
And how many members does Psi Alpha Omega have?
We chartered in December of 2005 with 31 members.
In the middle of Katrina. You guys chartered in the middle of Katrina. Well, let's go ahead and make a calendar.
But we have actually grown to 87 members now.
That is wonderful.
Very good.
So why is the local chapter so important to this community, Henry and Clayton counties?
Because the members of Psi Alpha Omega live and work in Henry and Clayton County. The issues that affect the communities affect us.
Right.
So we work to host economic seminars. We have a girls group for young women 7th through 12th grade. And so we work to mentor them, and we have home ownership seminars, and all of this is sponsored free to the community. We have a community day, and we have a health fair. I mean, all of our programs are geared to the community. We provide service to Henry and Clayton County shelters. We donate food. We donate book bags. I mean, we really work to service the community.
I love hearing about those service projects. Now, let me ask you, Angelica, if there is someone from the sorority who has just moved to Clayton or Henry County, or like you said, who works here, but they're not yet involved with your chapter. So how can they do that?
They can contact Psi Alpha Omega at www.psialphaomega.org. And on that website, they can see everything that we have going on in the community. There's an info email address, and someone from our membership department would contact them, and they would learn about when we meet and be invited to a chapter meeting, and we would be more than happy to welcome them into the heart of PAO.
And then they can tell you where their heart is as far as the different service projects,
Exactly.
what their interest is, whether they want to mentor a girl.
Exactly.
Tying on to those service projects real quickly, what other types of event do you guys sponsor?
We also have fundraising events because, of course, you have to have money to provide service to the community, and we provide service for free. So we have fundraising events. We've had a Ties That Bind luncheon. We've had a wine tasting called Savor the Taste of PAO. We've had a cookbook that we issued, again, Savor the Taste of PAO. And we currently this year are having our second annual Savor the Taste event, and it's where men come out to cook. So we want to focus that 100% of our profits from these events go straight back into the community. Any money that is raised goes to support the community. The operations of the chapter are paid from our dues.
Right.
They're paid from dues.
Well, that's very good, and we're going to take a quick break right now, and when we come back, we're going to learn more about the Savor of the Taste event that's coming up. Stay tuned.
I'm not a nurse, but my wife's failing heart and lungs turned me into one. Before we called Vitas, I felt like I was all by myself. I was overwhelmed. I was a cop for 35 years, and I never felt so helpless. And then there was Vitas. The medication was delivered, medical equipment came when they said it would, never a check to write. Nurses, nurses' aides, social workers, chaplains, even their doctor came to the house. And when things got tough, Vitas was there around the clock. Vitas calls it continuous care. I call it a lifesaver, a friend.
Vitas is about life, some of the most important moments of life.
Hi, Scott Willett here with the Willett Honda South News Brief. Let's go straight to Bill Tush in Atlanta.
Thanks, Scott. I'm here in Atlanta where the situation, as you can see...
Bill, excuse me. Bill, that looks a little bit like New York City.
Oh, yeah, I can fix that right up. Wait, that's not it. Oh, I don't want to mess with that guy. Oh, that looks familiar.
There you have it. Proof that everyone ends up at Willett Honda South. For this Willett Honda South News Brief, I'm Scott Willett.
Hello, I'm Dr. Barry Dix, a cardiologist with Southern Heart Specialists. Southern Heart Specialists has been the premier provider of cardiovascular care to South Atlanta for over 30 years. From our humble beginnings, we have expanded to 13 board-certified specialists. While we continue to advance, our core values remain the same. At Southern Heart Specialists, we are committed to providing you and your loved ones the very best cardiovascular care. It is this philosophy that has made Southern Heart the area's leading provider of cardiovascular care since 1975.
When you're looking for a place with just the right touch, a place where everything on the menu is a sensation, a place with the best atmosphere for lunch, dinner, and stimulating conversation. When you want a taste of uptown, look downtown McDonough, the Seasons Bistro.
At Primrose School at Eagles Landing, we truly believe that with the right foundation, anything is possible. That's why our accredited balanced learning principle is the core of our curriculum. Our unique philosophy, balancing self-discovery and guided exploration, allows children to grow through learning, play, self-esteem, and character development, all in a safe, nurturing environment. From infancy through kindergarten and our Explorers After School program, there's nothing more important to us than your child. At Primrose School, we provide the right foundation to build active minds, healthy bodies, and happy hearts. Primrose School at Eagles Landing, building a strong educational foundation for your child, one step at a time.